Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Gott. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon in Westchester County, New York. As I did last week, this week I'm going to highlight another injury that happened in the NFL to help you decide what to do with your fantasy football team. If you're like me, who had Dez Bryant on their team, you're now looking at a player with an injury that may keep him out for a significant part of the season. According to Jerry Jones and also other people in the Dallas organization, if you read any of the news this morning, Dez Bryant fractured a bone in his foot that's going to require screw fixation. So the most common bone fractured in the foot, and now I didn't see any reports saying specifically which bone, really the only bone that gets screw fixation is the fifth metatarsal, also known as a Jones fracture. This fracture occurs right here on the outside of the foot on the fifth metatarsal, the first being the big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth, right at the base. This fracture occurs here because it's a weak portion of the bone and also where a big tendon inserts. Unfortunately, it's a tough place to heal because it has what's called a watershed area, meaning it has poor blood supply. So screw fixation is the way we fix these in professional athletes. Unfortunately, Jerry Jones in his press conference said that it was going to be 3 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks before he comes back. I went to the data to look and see if this is actually true, mostly for myself because Dez Bryant is my number one wide receiver. Just this last month, or this month, September, in Foot and Ankle International, Bob Anderson, who's one of the leading foot and ankle surgeons who's operated on many NFL players, put out a study which looked at 25 consecutive NFL players with this exact fracture. These injuries occurred between 2004 and 2014. Of these 24 players, like Dez Bryant, 8 of them were wide receivers. Now, fortunately, all of them were able to return to play, and most of them are actually still playing. Unfortunately, the return to play was between 8 and 10 weeks in this series. And this series is the kind of player that Dez Bryant is. He is a professional football player. So to say that he's going to be back in 4 to 6 weeks, unfortunately, I think is very optimistic. To be optimistic, I would even say 8 weeks is. So I would keep him on your team because you know he'll be there for the playoff run, but you need another option in the next 8 to 10 weeks.